Oh, also rustling grass. This is very useful. So rustling grass usually has Audinos, and they give a lot of XP. So I'm just gonna go and put Decadence over there so she can get a lot of XP. Because I believe she's the weakest so far. Oh no! We got caught by the Pokemon encounter one patch of grass before the rustling grass. That is super unfortunate. Yeah, Audinos, they give a lot of XP. Like up to thousands, you know. And basically how you get them is, you will probably be doing this later on. How you can like trigger them is by walking a lot next to a certain patch of grass. I know it sounds weird, but like apparently if you spend a long time in an area, the shaking grass, what's the word that I'm searching for? Phenomena? Yeah, the shaking grass phenomena is going to happen if you stay for a long while in one area, but while moving. If you just stand, it doesn't proc. I was also considering of getting a Woobat. See, like, I would get all of these Pokemon, but like, we can only have 6 on our team at any given time. So that's kind of a problem. I don't know what's going on with me and my language, you guys, but like, I'm telling you, it's been a wild ride. Like, the end of the year. And also, it's hard to focus on the game while talking. I'm finding that a new challenge. Because on Dragoslavia, for example, when I'm hosting, it's just me like talking to you, right? I'm just focusing on like saying things and like communicating with the audience. While here, I'm focusing also on the game and like clicking and battling and strategy. So oftentimes it really can be a lot. So this is just a Lillipup level 11. Like I said, level 11, great drag name. Okay. This is also like an oh my god. Holy fuck! Jesus! What in the hell was that? Ona je preživela novo leto. Oh, hey, Plastica. Jesus. Okay, Miss Ma'am. We are not gonna do any of that. Holy crap. That spooked the shit out of me. Okay. Lovely. What do we have here? Is there a Pokeball? There is a Pokeball. There's an item over there. I wanna get it. Here's a Pidove. Stunning and Soupish. We're gonna battle it, of course. I wanna battle all the Pokemon that I can. I'm gonna try to cut off the grinding part off of YouTube. So that it can be as entertaining as possible for you guys afterwards. Because grinding is just not very fun. At least it's not fun to watch, right? Grinding is the part that's not very fun to watch because nothing is really happening plot-wise, nothing is really happening story-wise, character-wise. You're just basically getting your Pokemon to a higher level. So we're gonna try to cut that out as much as possible out of the YouTube footage. And we found a Great Ball. We were discussing Dragoslavia on the New Year's, and we were discussing our future projects in the New Year's, which you will be able to hear about very, very soon. We said we don't have any plans in January, so now we can focus on more things to do, because why rest, you know? Are you a trainer? Yes, you are. It's best to use what you have learned in order to master it. It's very true. It's very true. I always tell people, like, when they get discouraged that, like, something is not working out for them, I always tell them, like, do you think that, like, these professionals and artists, that they'll just, like, wake up one day and just, like, start painting and start doing things amazingly? No, of course they're not. Of course they don't do that. There's a lot of work and a lot of time that goes into any art, into anything on this world. If you want to do it correctly, if you want to do it in a good way, right? So nothing really comes easy, you know, for anyone. Yeah, like someone may have like a natural talent for something, but it doesn't mean that they don't work hard on what they present, you know. I think that's kind of a misconception, that like, okay, we're gonna actually just like do a little defense curl because he's biting. And I completely lost my train of thought now. And Leo the Nerd is finally level 14. I'm kind of worried about a second gym, to be honest. We're gonna switch for Eric Dagger. Because the second gym I know is like around level 20. Maybe even like 22 is for Ace. And we are only like 14, like scraping by. This is also like another reason why I didn't want to catch another Pokemon. Because I feel like it would be very hard to train all of these critters. I'm just gonna work up and hope it doesn't growl us. Of course it did. Of course it did. Just so you can see my lovely and stunning makeup. You know, just so I didn't do it for nothing. Yes, I did do drag today. I'll have you know. My face is glowing like the sun. Bitch. That was my New Year wish. Like to get a new camera. Because I really think that like this camera is not the best. I mean like I really think. I know it's not the best. It's like 480p, you know. The bells are ringing. I was trying to dance to the bells. To the bells? To the bells. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really tired. Really tired, but still, skinny. An awakening. We love to be woke. P-Dove, we can work with that. Roggenrola, I was just gonna say it's probably Roggenrola. Yeah, well, as far as I know, Roggenrola doesn't have that much high special defense, but it does have Sturdy, which the 5th gen is the gen when Sturdy became annoying, because before, well, annoying, useful actually. Before, Sturdy only protected you from the attacks that their effect was to one-hit knock you out. So attacks like Guillotine, Sheer Cold, stuff like that. But starting from 5th gen onwards, it also protects you from attacks that would one-hit you like in one go, right? Like, for example, Muna probably would have. What interests you more, the thing that everybody knows or the thing that nobody knows? The thing that nobody knows, yeah. You're very curious. I am curious. I would say that about myself. Are you curious? Here's Charon. Are we gonna battle again? Let's hope not. Come with me a sec. Okay, we're walking. Oh yeah, he's gonna tell you that like basically in every town there's gonna be a center. If you go straight from here, there's the Pokemon Center. And use these if you want. Chesto berries. Chesto berries heals from sleeping. Oh, and another piece of advice. Nacrene City's gym leader uses normal types. If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. And we actually are gonna have a fighting type Pokemon in the form of Pignite. When Tepig evolves. Let's go to Miss Immigrant Nurse Joy. Nurse Jerry. Who's Jerry? Stunning. So we are in Nacrene City right now. Let's see if any of these... Yeah, this bitch basically said what I mentioned before, that like Audinos give a lot of experience. Sometimes people have to give you things. Okay, we're gonna buy some potions here now. I think we can only still buy regular potions. Oh, we can buy super potions already. We're gonna buy super potions then. We're gonna buy a lot of them, like 13. Let's buy 11, and we're gonna buy 10 Pokeballs to get a Premier Ball as well. Oh, we already have 16? Oh, then I'm not gonna buy anything. Okay. Okay, let's go to these houses. Let's explore a little bit. Oh, these are lovely. Like, I just love the design of these houses. Like, every city has a vibe of its own, you know? Different houses and different themes. Like, this one has kind of a warehouse kind of a feel, you know? It has an abandoned train station. Oh, we can leave here. That's stunning. That's amazing. Who are you? My name is Loblolly. I'm a designer of decor items. But I'm stuck now. I just can't come up with a good design. I've been thinking about decor so great it will appear in a dream. Okay, I guess she's... You go to her later? I am a poet. I write poems. Every day I stretch my imagination and devote myself to my creative activity. People dream when sleeping, but if a Pokemon dreams, I cannot even imagine how it is. Yeah, so this generation also introduced the Dream Yard, Dreamland. And now we're gonna get a little bit of a guitar in our soundtrack. Lovely. This is the cafe. Welcome to Cafe Warehouse, a stylish cafe in a rural area. Lovely. Are there battles here? The Striaton City gym leaders are a great triplet combo. The Grass-type Pokemon user Syllan chooses great tea leaves. The Water-type Pokemon user Crass prepares the best water. And the Fire-type Pokemon user Chili pours hot water at the right heat. No wonder their tea is the best. That's lovely. Teamwork. The Dreamland, what it does is you can send your Pokemon there and then it sleeps. And then something happens. I don't know. You can get their hidden abilities there. Like, this is the generation that introduced hidden abilities. Which is basically the third ability that Pokemon could have. Because up until this point, Pokemon could only have 2 different abilities. Okay, what are we buying here? Oh, these. I don't need any of these. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? We chose Tepig. Do you have Tepig? Yes. Then I will give you this. When you let your Pokemon hold it, it can raise the power of Fire-type moves. We obtained a Charcoal. That is lovely, and we will give it to Tepig right away. See, this is why you have to talk to all the NPCs around. NPCs are basically non-playable characters, and they can give you items and stuff that you can then give to your Pokemon to make them stronger. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's go here and see what happens. This is the place where the second gym is. Oh, it's N. Oh, fuck. I want to see things no one can see. The ideals of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The truth of how trainers should be. In the future where Pokemon have become perfect. Yes or no? I mean, yes. That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see this future too. Okay. We're battling Anne now. Let me pop my knuckles. Kruk, kruk, kruk. P-Dove. That's also very interesting an interesting thing about N. Whenever you battle him, he always uses Pokemon that were found on that route. So he doesn't really have a regular Pokemon team, right? He always like captures the Pokemon and then like quickly releases it because he never really stays with the same team. He always has a different team. And the team usually consists of Pokemon that were found on the routes around. Which I think, again, is building up his character a lot, you know? Yeah, the Cadence's gonna slay this hoe. Timpo, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna switch. We're gonna definitely switch for Eric Dagger because he's also level 13. And Timpo is a water type. I was actually also thinking of considering catching a Timpo. But I don't think I will, because we already have 4 Pokemon. I mean, Petra is probably not gonna stick with us till the end, but still, like, I wanna have a lot of different Pokemon on this run. That I already know a couple of them that I wanna get, so... Supersonic. Oh no, I'm gonna be confused now. Let's just hope it doesn't. Okay, we survived the confusion. We're just gonna switch out after this Pokemon, who's gonna be his third Pokemon. Let's see that. We got 230 experience points. It's Timber. I am gonna switch. I'm gonna switch for Leo the Nerd. Because Leo the Nerd evolves into Pignite, which is a firefighting Pokemon. Yes, for the 3rd generation in a row, they had a firefighting starter. That was another reason why Gen 5 was kind of infamous. Because in Gen 3, the fire starter at the end gains the fighting type, right? Blaziken. And Blaziken was very loved. And then in the 4th generation, the fire starter again gains the fighting type, but Infernape was also kind of very beloved, right? People were like, okay, fighting type for a second time in a row, but it makes sense, you know, Infernape is very that kind of a Pokemon. But then in Gen 5, the fire starter again gains the fighting type, and people were kind of over it, you know? I think that was a mistake they made. I think they should have kind of made Emboar more of a ground type, maybe. Maybe then it would be a little less of an uproar. And also people were upset that Samurott, the water type final evolution, stands on 4 legs at the end. People really wanted the bipedal water starter. Especially because both Oshawott and Dewott are bipedal. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can solve the equation that will change the world. So, I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Yeah, N is kind of... Look how he slows down. Now I know what power I need. Zekrom! Oh. The legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero. And you and I will be friends. Okay. Ominous. Yeah, so N is weird like that. He basically, he is nice. His heart is at the right place, but it's just he's kind of clouded by certain things you will see later. So I think this is where we can call off the 6th episode, considering the stream crashed in the middle. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Stay safe!